So, beautiful souls, if you happen to live in the area, and probably you come across my videos and you say, hey man, I would like to check out what's going on to see whether, yeah, listen, you know what I'm talking about, the hammering and the noise that they're making. You know, I told you that the raptors are very clever somehow. At times they act clever. They're trying to integrate their methods in a day-to-day routine, things that anyway happens during the day or during the night, whatever. They're trying to fit their propaganda in daily routines. Like I said in my other video, they are also using this tractors and those machines that they drag behind the tractor to spread poison on their trees. These are things that are, if you see that, if you pass by here and then see and hear this thing, whoo, and doing its thing, or in the night, you think like, oh yeah, that's normal. They're just farmers doing their work. Not really. They're raptors farmers pretending to do their work, but with another aim, with another mission, for another reason. Because if it was not for that, they would not be spreading those things every day on their trees. You know, just so be careful also those plants that I don't think, for now, I will not even advise you to buy these fruits, you know, because how they're spreading, it is not normal. They're spreading way too much. I've been living here 4 years now. I've heard these things now and then, but not every day. Not every day and not the whole day. Yeah? Or when you pass by here and then you just hear boom, boom, boom. You think like, oh, it's just a neighbor, maybe it's just a person. Maybe they're having a party at home, or maybe they're just feeling like listening to a loud music. It's also okay. That is normal. Or like I said, airplanes. Oh, that is normal because that airplane is also turned as a flight, school flight or something like that. Oh, they're just flying. It's normal. Where have they been the whole time? Why are they flying now when their fight against this light has started? I never saw these planes here before. I never heard these planes here before. But since this battle has started, they are to be seen here. Now I see them, they are flying, and flying very often and flying here, but never before. So no one can say, oh, just another plane, just a normal plane. No, it is not. And especially when they're flying every 5 minutes. No, it's not. It has never been like this before. You know? Or with a boom. Oh, maybe it's just somebody who's, because when they started with those boom, I thought that, well, maybe it's just somebody who's just hunting. You know, especially with my neighbors. By the time we're talking, that's why I said this war started a while ago. As we're still talking, but at the end of our communication era, I asked David, are you hunting? But by the time I was still eating meat, I said like, hey man, I also want to hunt some rabbits and here and eat because I think that it's a more natural organic meat than the meat that you can buy on the shop. So and he said, no, I'm not hunting. But I said like, yeah, but I hear you shooting now and then. You just look at me and never said nothing. That was not hunting. That was not shooting. That was those things. Boom, boom. Now I know now that they're using it often. Not only him, them. Every raptor house, every raptor has those things in their hands basically. And wherever I come, boom, boom, boom. Because that's somehow they have also something that they detect the vibration. When the vibration is rising in the area. When I come in the area, for example, in Lampolia, when I was in Lampolia, all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. Because they detect my vibration. So they have their own technology. I was shown there too what kind of technology they have there that is detecting and they have placed it everywhere. They are aware. So everywhere, even if I now go to Barcelona, it is already installed. they're installed. And when I just go to Barcelona or Tarragona, wherever, I'll just hear immediately boom, because those things are ready to detect a frequency like mine and then go like boom. What they do with us boom, only the Raptors knows. Yeah, but I could just imagine, but we don't want to use imagination here. So you might think, oh, these are just things. No, when you stick around, when you pass around here, stick around for some time. Bring time with you. Park your car somewhere if you have come with a car. Park your car somewhere for 1 or 2 hours, and then you will see what I mean, what I'm talking about. Anyway, what the real message in this video is all about that we hear, because this is also the conversation that I had yesterday or the day before, yesterday with the greater I said, like, I don't know, it just came through me to me. So like paradise is approaching. This world will turn to paradise again, and but there will be no more suffering, no more scarcity, no more. It's only abundance. It's only happiness. It's only joy. Everybody will be living in harmony with each other. Wild animals will be living in harmony with people. People will be living in harmony with domestic animals. And the domestic animal will not be fearing humans, because no more killing them and eating them and misusing them and mishandling and miskeeping them, whatever. And then I said, like, yeah, but and everybody would be having enough. So that was it. And then I asked the question, enough? Look around. The Raptors own everything. There are more people getting homeless and more homeless, and people and hardly can afford to maintain their lives. What abundance is that? Where does the abundance come in there? Explain to me. So I was shown a picture and I was explained, look at this. The vibration is shifting, has shifted. It's still shifting, and it continues shifting until it reaches its high peak. And the Raptors, they're already struggling. For they cannot exist in high dimension and in high density, dimensional vibration, whatever. So what will happen? They will go. They will drop their body and they will go. You can call it death. They will die. They will die off, all of them. Men, women, children, animals that does not vibrate in pure love and light, that doesn't hang like those animals, they will die off and they will go. So what happens? That was a question that was asked to me, and that as I went to work with my dogs, I really contemplated on that very time. The question was like, ask yourself what will happen, because now the Raptors are owning most of the land, not only here in Spain, everywhere basically. They own all the best places. They own all the best, everything that is the best. They own everything that is good. They own. So this, at the moment, there is an uneven and unbalanced distribution of resources. That also includes land. So now what will happen when those who are owning all the good resources and the most important resources and land are no more there? What will happen to those lands? Those lands will be possessed, will be a possession of the government, for that matter, although it was not meant, it was not meant like that. It was not named like that. It was not, it's a long story. Let's take the word the government. So the government will redistribute those resources to the ones that are left. And there will be not so many, because I said in my other videos, and I will also, this is what I also got in that video, in this session. The Raptors and core, they are the majority. Although there are some, those spiritual teachers and so, like David Icke and somehow, who are saying that the Raptors are the minority. We are being run by the small number. No. They are not the minority. That's why I said I like what David Icke is doing, and I agree with most of his stuff, but not all of his stuff. and this is one of them. They are not the majority. They're not the minority. They are the majority. The divine sparks of light, they are the minority. So imagine when 70% of the human population is no more there, which is the raptors. Just an example. I'm getting more or less 60%. 60% are the raptors. Yeah, 60-70% are the raptors. So the rest percent are the divine sparks of light. So when 30 or 40% left to inhabit this land, which is supposed to be, which was normally, that's why at the moment they're talking about overpopulation, are the raptors. It's just the raptors that are coming and going too much, too much. I know one raptor woman here from Great Britain, but she lives here. She's mixed with Caribbean roots, Gambian mother, father Gambian, mother English, British, white. But she said she have 10 children. I said, like, hey man, have you heard of contraception? In myself, when she was telling me that. But she's now 70 years old almost. Maybe by that time when she was getting her children, there were no contraception. Kind of, I don't know. But when she was telling me that she have 10 children, I look at her like this, man. Have you ever heard of contraception? But this is what the raptors are doing. I know a lot of raptors here now, and I know also another woman from Caribbean, but from Great Britain, but Caribbean nature. She have 4 or 5 children. She's young. Raptors. These are just children. These are not just children, needly children. They are raptors. They grow up to be malicious raptors when they grow up. You know? Those land will be no more owned by them. This land will be distributed. I will come back with another video because I want to only make 13 minutes video. So I'll come back with another one.